Oh, I missed my gear. Hello and welcome. We are back. It is Race Club. Yeah. We got Nate McTragic with us. I hears him.
Yahoo!
Oh, it's a clear.
Ginetta's.
Clean turn one. Yeah, we're in the Ginetta G55 GT4 Supercup. These cars feel awesome. They're like race cars around here, man. This really feels like a race car. It's nice. Oh,
you got a car on the left side. The left side is clear.
Nice and easy there. So we had random grid slots. Nate was a bit further back. I think Nate was in 8th. I qualified 5th apparently according to the computer. So we'll see how we do here. But yeah, these cars are fun. This is a good fun track as well. I do like this track. Oh.
Left side.
He's coming up to me. Oh, there's one actually in front of me. Oh, there was one right next to me and in my mirror. I didn't realise. Oh no.
He's still there.
I'm getting overtaken.
Still there.
Yeah, they added this track when they added Indy cars. That was a fun.
Clear on the left side.
Did it?
Okay, Dissington. Window open.
Yeah, that's a fun combo.
Yeah, I'm definitely working up to Indy cars and things like that. So far, all the cars that we've used don't have a push-to-pass button or like a boost button or something. I'm slowly bringing in buttons as we progress.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Get comfortable with it little by little. Yeah,
that's it. So we've just got pit stops. So we do have new rules this week. Everything went wrong last week and the week before. Everybody's in the camera. You can see my screen broke. So halfway down my screen's completely gone. So that's why there has been a lack of videos recently, as I'm trying to get a new screen and everything else, and it's all a bit of a nightmare. I have to field destroy my screen before they'll like validate the warranty, which is really crazy. So yeah, I have to.
That's really silly.
Yeah, and then they send you an email and they send you a load of pictures, and you have to send them back the pictures that they want, which is like you have to scratch the seal off the back of it, you have to cut the cable off the back of it, you have to send them pictures of the back and all sorts. And
wow.
Yeah, so
don't panic.
So I got some recording to do this weekend before I don't have a screen for I don't know how long, but it takes, I have to send it back to them by Monday, and it's now Saturday. So I've only got a few days to do it, and then I don't know how long they'll take to then either, they said they'll either send me a new one or pay for one or something, so I don't know what's going to happen, but then it's still going to take a week for it to come through and for it to get to me, so we might be a while with no videos, which sucks. But we'll still be here next week for Race Club, so don't worry about that. I can still set the Race Club up, we just may not have a video of it, that's the only downside. But we will see, what happens. Hopefully they'll be quick and they'll be like, yeah, we got it for you tomorrow. That would be awesome. But I doubt that very much. So yeah, so it's been interesting the last couple of weeks. I apologise, and we lost last week's Race Club, we lost all the sound, which was really gutting. So it was just me quiet going round, which I didn't think would be great to watch. So I do apologise that we had no video last week. That sucks as well. But that's unfortunately the way it goes sometimes, I guess. We're losing first and second. They're pulling away. So Nate, you said you went to
the start.
You jumped the start.
So I got a pit penalty. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh, and it doesn't count as your pit stop. Yeah. I was gonna say you went to your autocross today. Like, were you stewarding when you went? You said you weren't racing because you took the car
and
apart,
instructing.
So did you steward? Oh, okay.
So I was riding with some of the new folks, showing them what to do.
Awesome.
Yeah, good times. We got lots of new people in our club, man. It's going really well.
Oh, brilliant.
Bridge City Autosports, Portland.
You heard it here.
You would be wondering.
Okay.
Watch your right.
Oh,
the right side's clear. On your right.
Just got pitted by it.
Oh, no.
Right side is clear. Come on.
Well, at least they're aggressive.
Nicely done.
That's good.
Well, we did up the AI as well, so they went from 75 to 85 now.
To leader's
That's
just
gonna
done
take
a
my pit penalty
225.82.
So they're a little bit more difficult. We also have introduced a mandatory
Sector
pit,
2 is
so we don't have to
2.1
take
seconds
tyres
off the
and we
pace.
don't have
The track
to
temperature's decreasing. It's
refuel.
now 25.
However, we do have
Watch
to
out,
just
on your
come
left.
in and stop in the pit
Clear on the
box,
left side.
like a stop and go sort of thing. So that is a
Good
new
pass,
rule as
nice
well
front.
that we've added. See if we can catch first and second here. Put some laps in.
Alright, doing my drive-through. And I'll try to catch up with the pack again.
Oh man.
Should be okay driving open track, because I was catching these guys. I was halfway through the pack before I had to pull out.
Oh.
The gap to Smith behind is increasing. It's now 1.3 seconds.
Probably won't catch you, but probably catch some of these guys. AI.
Well, they've sort of broken into a couple of packs. I'm slowly catching first and second, but third, fourth, fifth, and yeah, I think third, fourth, and fifth were just behind me.
There's a quiet hack that still exists on this game. Even on a sequential car, if you use a clutch, you get faster shifting.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay,
because it
Dissington,
just settles
you're
into the
reeling
gear, it
Bennett
doesn't
in.
shock
The
load it
gap's
as
now
bad,
1.1.
it gets
Ah.
on to accelerating quicker.
Ah.
Your right tyres are cold.
Probably doesn't make any difference on GT3s, but lots of other cars it helps.
Oh, the flames coming out of the back of these cars. I got right up behind number 2 and he's just popping flames in my face. That's so cool. Trevor Ellis.
That's a new fastest lap for Ellis. 225.54. This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits.
So the fastest course
P3,
time
the
out
track
there
temperature's
today was
decreasing.
something
It's now
along the lines
21
of
Celsius.
maybe 39 seconds.
Right.
I got a 60 in my truck. Not quite as fast.
Yeah, well, it's, a Tahoe's
Still
a bit
good fun.
different. What did they use? What sort of cars do they have? Like, I know there's quite a normal mix, isn't there? Like,
Oh yeah, lots of Miatas. There was a nice GR86 Toyota
nice.
out there with the what's the full package? Yeah, the what do they call that? The special Toyota GR86 with the full package on it.
Okay.
And Supra, the new Supras.
Oh, nice, nice.
Top time of the day was a Tesla Model 3.
They're just the
There was
electrics.
a couple of Corvettes.
Oh, nice. They're a bit weighty to be thrown around.
And, oh man, I'm trying to remember, what was it, a Ford, an old 60s Ford, I want to say Fairlane,
Okay.
something like that. That was cool. And then, yeah, lots of cool stuff. Some Subarus, of course, as usual. Always lots of Subarus out here.
Come on, find a way around. We're losing time.
No super special models or anything, but a couple WRXs. And let's see what else was special today. Of course, a couple of Porsche Caymans. Porsche Cayman is a really good mid-engine car for autocross. MR2 Generation 2 and MRS. That's the
That was
what
the
do you call it?
third one, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically the Toyota Cayman knockoff.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
It's a great car.
Yeah. I do like those Mark II MR2s. They're so cool.
Yeah, they're really cool. This guy's got one with 350 horses in it, so it's a bit of a whip.
Nice.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 16 Celsius.
I'm Of course, my buddy David's 5.0 Mustang is always out there.
Hey, I bet that's a bit lethal driving around.
Yeah, it
Okay,
really is.
Dissington,
It's just
keep
so
an eye on the
light
pressure. He'll make a mistake.
that you would think it's 500 horses, but it's only like 300 or 250 or something.
Oh, okay.
It's quite impressive.
Nice.
I think that's why guys like those Fox bodies, is because they're so lightweight. It's the lightest Mustang, I think. Oh yeah, there was some modern Mustangs out there. Really nice 2011 GT model. One of the new club members, she
Got
drives a
cold tires, we need
V6
to get some
Mustang, but
heat.
she knows how to throw it, so that was
Nice.
pretty cool. Oh, and my buddy Carl bought himself, new to him, but a very nice old Volkswagen GTI.
Oh, nice.
And it's like one of the originals, so it's just, you know, stripped. It's got nothing on it.
Brilliant.
Nothing but power. He was tripoding in the dry.
Nice. There's one around the corner from me, a Mark 1 GTI. You call them a rabbit, don't you?
Yeah,
It's-
typically
yeah.
in the States they'd call him a rabbit. Yep.
There's one of those around the corner from me, and I've seen it. It's been sitting for at least 3 years now, and he's not moved. So I wonder if it's worth just knocking on the door and saying, "Oh, like, what do you take for it?" Because they're so
Yeah,
good,
really.
and
Especially
so
if it's
much
got a couple
potential.
things you need to fix. Give it a
Yeah,
deal.
yeah. It looks like it's got a few things growing on it, which is good for me. You know, it means it's cheaper. But yeah, it's not.
Yeah, totally.
But it would be great, like, oh, my daughter could have it when she grows up. That's the sort of thing I'm thinking. It'd be so cool.
Oh yeah, project you guys can build together and
Right.
all that.
And they're
Heck
super
yeah.
simple because they're like just small engines, simple cars from the 80s.
Yeah, totally. The Focus is basically a copy of that.
And the parts. as well.
Transverse mounted, front wheel drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, parts are easy to get. That's true.
Keep searching, you'll find a gap. That was 225.64.
There was a couple
The track
Audi
temperature's
TTs out there
decreasing.
today.
It's now 12
Oh,
Celsius.
nice.
The new fancy Volkswagens, as they are, basically.
The guy I used to work with bought a TTS. It was the S-Line one. And it was really nice. Yeah. He was a young guy as well, so he was like, I saved up all my money and I bought this. And he was like 18, I think, at the time. And he loved it. And I was like, that's so cool. And he took me out for a spin one day. It had a lot of power in it as well. I was really surprised. Like, it shifted. Ooh. First and second are having a bit of argy-bargy. They're touching.
You know, those cars were really similar to the wide-body Imprezas when it comes to handling.
Oh, okay.
Like, when they first came out, the Audi TT and the Subaru Impreza were pitted against each other in the Car and Driver magazine. And I was looking at their skid pad ratings, and they're both over 1G, which was pretty phenomenal for that price range back then. So you got a like 1.25 or 1.21 on the Subaru, and it was like 119 on the Audi TT, just slightly less. And
Okay,
for those at
Dissington,
home,
stay
skid pad
close.
means
Wait
it
for
goes
it to make
around
a
corners
mistake.
very well. Lots of grip. The reason most people like the Imprezas is the skid pad. Uh-oh. Don't spin it. Nope, not spinning. Good. Came up over that rise under the bridge and I forgot to lift.
Might come in for my pit stop early, I think. Might do it next lap. I'm gonna come in and do my mandatory stop. Try and get it out of the way early.
Smith is getting closer. The gap's now 0.49. P3. Acknowledged. Pit stop requested.
There we go. Kept locking the fronts. Fix my brake bias now. Sometimes I forget that I set up the brakes on here to be very low travel, just pressure based.
Ah. Yeah, and then you have to adjust per car.
Yeah.
On the right. Right side is clear. You're in the middle, 3 cars. All around is clear.
The car in front is Smith.
Okay. We got our pit stop done. Let's have a nice little spin and warm the rear tyres up.
I'm just passing by the pits now, so I'll watch out for you. I assume it was the first corner.
Oh no, I span out when we came down the hill after the second long straight. Or the first long.
Oh, gotcha.
We came down the hill and I broke a bit later than the other and I had to avoid and it locked me up and span me out. But luckily I didn't hit anything, so I haven't got any damage. I just lit the tyres up spinning it back round, so all I got was a little bit of heat in the rear tyres and no damage. I got very lucky.
Okay, Dizzington
Yeah, that is
should
lucky.
be coming out into clear air.
That will work.
We should come out into position 9, a few seconds ahead of Reed. Pit crew is ready.
We're just coming up to the end of the lap now, and then I'm going to come in for a pit stop now, get it over and done with. Then see if we can set some quick laps and do a little... I like to try and do a little track guide as well within the race. Give you an idea of where I'm braking, what I'm doing.
Oh, right on.
So that
yeah,
you
I can
then
shut
go
up
and
while you do
beat
that
me.
if you need.
Then you can go out
What's your
and beat me.
speed?
Because I'm sure you guys are quicker than I am. It's a very long pit lane though. It's a very slow pit speed.
Yeah. Probably because of high-speed cars or something.
Yeah. And it's my pit lane is literally right at the end, by the quick trip sign. It's all the way at the end of the pits. Oh, it's all the way there.
Uh-oh, final warning.
And we're in. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, okay.
No
Hold
more
on,
exceeding
go.
the track limits.
Here we go.
Boo-hoo.
Oh, you cut a couple of corners.
Yeah, not intentionally. Just
Okay.
driving like a ham.
Pit exit's clear. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
Okay. We're real cheese people. I love that sign. That's so cool.
Just put a Y on it. Perfect.
Oh, it's deep. That's so deep. Oh, I just got a final warning for exceeding track limits. What?
Maybe we should have gone drifting.
I didn't even cut the corner, I went wide.
Oh, this game, if you do that, if you just slow down, sometimes you can avoid those penalties.
Yeah, I have seen that. I've done that a few
It's
times
like
myself.
calculates if it's like gonna be too much of an advantage or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done that, like cut the corner and then thought, oh no, stamped on the brakes.
12 seconds.
And then gone again and it hasn't done anything. I was like, ooh, got away with that one.
Yeah, it's cool. It's kind of like a steward noticing that you were like, whoops, I didn't mean to cut, so I'll slow
Yeah,
down.
exactly.
You know?
Yeah, I think it's good.
I want to make a video that's like So you say that your sim racer just got rain, eh? That's cute. And then cut to me driving through a thunderstorm in a classic Group C car.
Right. Well, look at last week. That Alton Park race. You couldn't take the hairpin on the tight line. You had to go every lap around the outside of the hairpin because the puddle on the inside was ridiculous. It was so
Totally.
good.
I love that. It's such a nice realism factor.
And the day to night in this as well.
Oh yeah, I love the time changes for all the skybox and everything.
And I don't know if you're aware, they just had the sale in the Steam Easter sale.
I saw that.
May have picked up the last few bits for Automobilista.
Excellent. I think I need to go do that before it's up.
So yeah, so we got some new tracks.
Hell yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't share the cars, which kind of sucks. But the tracks, I at least definitely got all the tracks, so we got new tracks. I think there was a historic pack, so we get Montreal, Interlagos, and Imola, and somewhere else possibly, and then we get the Le Mans 24-hour and the Bugatti inside the Mans track as well.
Nice. I definitely got the Le Mans.
Nice.
Those are fun. I got that when it first came out because I used to play that on Project Cars 2 quite a bit. That's my favorite one for driving LMPs in a thunderstorm.
Okay, Dissington,
I
your
want to
railing
drive those
mascot in the
LMPH
gap
cars more
is
as well.
2.1.
I like those. I like LMP1
Yeah.
and LMP2 cars. They're some of my favourite. I see they're bringing IMSA to this as well, so that could be cool. That could be some other new tracks.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
that's right. IMSA. Oh man, good tracks, good cars. That's gonna be great. Some of my favorite rides in that class.
There's a car on your right. We're clear on the right.
I wonder if we'll get historic IMSA as well.
Have it, nice one.
Quite likely, these guys always do that. I would be surprised if we didn't.
That would be awesome. Then I could get I would love for the Audi GTO. Oh, I love that
Oh yeah,
car.
no, that's got to be
P7.
in there because it was on PC too. They'll definitely.
That's
do
half
that.
distance. You're looking
That's
good for
like
fuel.
my favourite car, favourite race car of all time. That's such a cool car.
Almost everything on PC2 is already in this game. Their Group B cars are still missing, but I suppose they'll get to that eventually.
Well, yeah, we just got Rallycross, so
Yeah, we
need
should
to do
definitely
that as
do
well. I
Rallycross.
haven't done Rallycross yet. Have to see how that
It's
goes.
very good.
Okay. I was just
The
thinking
dirt
of,
modeling is awesome.
we might do the cars and the track, but I don't know if, because it's a 45-minute race, I don't know how that would work with Rallycross settings. I don't know how. So
I
I
wonder
need
if you
to.
can break them into heats like you do with the real Rallycross.
Yeah. So I don't know how we'll have to. I have to have a look at and play with that.
Maybe just do like 3 races in a row or something. 3 shorties, 15, 15, 15.
Yeah, that could be good.
So IRL race car life hack. I got a lot of the guys
side.
in the club into
Left side is
bringing
clear.
scooters so that we can slide around on scooters all day instead of walking
Well
around
done,
on
good
tarmac.
pass.
Right? You need pit bikes. That's it. Yes. Walking sucks, man.
Yeah, well, they're mainly on tarmac or whatever. Beat you up after a day of standing on it.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, pit bikes are the way forward. That's a great idea. Scooters,
We even bought a couple electric
Oh, nice.
because they're get out. We get out and cover like half of an entire course with one scooter. Just like picking up the cones, you know.
Uh-huh.
You're
That's
reeling,
good.
Marshall,
Rip out there,
the
pick
gap's
up the
now
cone.
2.9.
Fly to the next one. One day I was following the cars around on the scooter. I had the camera mounted on my helmet. Chase cam.
Great stuff. Keep it coming, mate. P3. We're currently setting the pace.
Back up the grass. No need to mow that. That's not your job. There we go. No track limits warning, huh?
That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
Penalty? No? Okay. Guess I slowed down enough. Making sure the groundskeeper's doing his job. Come back. There we go. You can, in fact, power drift to Ginetta.
Left side. Left side is
Sure,
clear.
my tires feel about it, but it worked out.
Come on, Dizzington. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
Some time on that one behind number 2 car. We're still ahead. Just.
The gap to Baker behind is increasing. It's now 2.9.
Okay. It's a bit quicker this lap. We're 1:15 ahead, so that's going to put us at a 2:17 something. So we'll try. Here we go.
Awesome
Try and
stuff,
explain
mate.
a lap.
P2, that's the fastest
What I just
lap.
did, but we'll see what happens. So here on the left, we're looking for the end of the tarmac. There, at the end of the tarmac, and we're there, down to 3rd for the first corner in, and back on the gas. For the next one, we're looking for this orange line on the left. Oh shoot! Every time I try and do these, I always end off the track. Trying to explain it while doing it is not something clearly I can do. But yeah, the first corner, there's a bit of tarmac on the left, it's grass, tarmac, grass. Right at the end of that bit of tarmac, that's when we're braking, down to 3rd, into the corner. For the second corner, you see at the end of the left-hand wall, there's an orange piece. When that orange piece flicks past my window, that's when I'm on the brakes. At the end of the straight, I'm just before the 300 marker. Down to 2nd, sometimes 1st, depends how quick we're going. Nice and easy in. For this one, just before you get to under the bridge, you see the tarmac changes colour. Which you want to brake just around there and keep it nice and gentle on the in. Here is just a little lift on that right-hander afterwards. And again, we're just before the 300 as we brake into the corner before we go around here. There we go. I like to keep it in 3rd around the big
Alright, Dizzington, you're reeling. Baker,
right-hander here.
The gap is 4.4 seconds.
I'm normally looking for the red and yellows on the way out, and then up to 4th as I exit the corner. Up to 5th, and just a slight little lift for this. I've tried flat out, it doesn't quite work, but you just need a little lift and turn it in and keep the power on. And then the last corner here, oh, this is just before the last. Just before the 400, so you see the 400 on the left, and just before there, with a little bit of trail braking into the corner. And again here, with just a little lift for the left-hander.
Leader, Ellis.
Without
is
getting on the
pitting.
grass. And after where the tarmac changes, it's quite a late entry into this final corner. With 2nd gear and then powering out. I will try it again. Because obviously that's not very fast. But the theory is there.
Baker behind.
I was
is
never good
pitting.
at the practical, right?
Yeah, knowing the track is different than doing it fast.
Right? But yeah, just after the 4, just before the 4 there, where the tarmac is, we're down to 3rd, in. Trying to get that power on as early as we can. Again here, when that orange flashes past my eyes, there, down to second, in. That's better. Find the grip,
All right,
power
Dizzington,
down, go, go,
15
go.
minutes left. That's 15 minutes. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for.
Then here at the end of the straight, we want to just be before the 300. I like to stick to the left and then try and brake in a straight line. It gives me longer to brake, but less, if that makes sense. So just before the 3. So I'm lining the corner here, I'm out, and then I'm back in. Smooth that corner right out. I do the same on the last corner at Spa as well, actually. Here, just before here. We don't want to be braking too hard at the rise because it will look the fronts and then the car gets all skippy and nasty. Just a little lift here, right that curve through. Okay, just after the 3. And we're in. Power, power, power. As I say, I like to keep it in third and try and hang around the inside. And then get on the power as it drops down and into fourth as we exit. Get a nice, because we want as much speed here as possible, because it's kind of a straight. Just a little lift using the curbs. Ooh. And then again here, just before the 400, where the tarmac changes colour, you can see down into second and a little trail brake. If you brake at the 4 or just after the 4, you just need a bit more trail braking into the corner. Should just be a little lift through there. I was a bit on the brakes, which I shouldn't have been. It's later than you think as well for the last corner, and power out as quick as we can. Again, we could be quicker, especially over that rise to the left, just back there. But that's still 216.
You're in the lead.
216.63. There we go. So yeah, try it for yourself. Leave me a comment. Tell me how much quicker than me you are. I'm sure you are. Tell me where I'm getting it wrong. I'm sure there's more time in it. Here we go. Look, where are the oranges? We're up again. We're up again. Go, go, go. We're a 10th up. The heat in the tyres also helps, and for some reason I just can't heat the right side of my car up on this game. The lefts heat up no problem, but the rights I struggle with. Hey, Nate.
Oi. I cannot trigger my pit stop.
Do you have the button? You have to request the pit stop, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. It's showing up on the screen, but then it's just flashing away immediately. Some kind of glitch.
I did try that before and just came in and it did work.
Okay, maybe I'll do that. Got a little bit of van damage.
I can't believe how lucky I got with my spin. With like 3 cars around me, I managed to not hit anyone. I was so lucky.
I haven't hit anybody at all. There's no one back here. Pit limiter did not take, and I got a speed.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh man! Another 10th up. Keep going.
Nice thing about driving for fun, though, is I don't care.
Yeah, right. Just
all
here
good.
to have fun and play with the cars.
Okay, Dissington, 10 minutes to go. That's 10
You
minutes
got
left.
my car repaired, so, you know, good to go.
Now you get to play for longer, right?
Yep. And drag the whole race out for a couple laps for everybody else.
Do it.
Hold up the AI. Disregard the blue flag.
I have to say, I was doing a race the other night on, it was the Montana cars. They're like the Utes. It was one of the championships. I was doing that at Interlagos, and I was coming up to the line, and I had 6 seconds of the race left to go, so I backed off, so I didn't have to do another lap. Managed to cross the line at 0, and then as I crossed the line, it said, "Oh yeah, now it's time for your final lap," because it's time plus 1 lap. I was gutted. I had to do the extra lap anyway.
Almost big brain, man.
Right? And then in the last lap, like, I had to defend like crazy because then they were right up behind me and I nearly lost.
Your last lap time was at 2:17.18.
Yeah, it would have been nice to put some camber tuning on this, but working okay.
It's a little bit quicker through that corner.
Nice thing about the AI too is it'll give you an idea of what you can get away with, like if you're driving too slow or braking too early. They don't tend to be novices at the track, you know.
Yeah, and especially now that we've upped it to a bit more difficulty, they're not as slow through some of the corners as well, I've found.
Yeah, they'll carry their speed nicely.
Yeah.
If you lift too early, they'll get away from you.
Yeah. And they fight you back, which is really good. I like that.
Yeah, it is cool. Wow, 5th and 6th are so close together. Just noticed that.
We're quickest at the moment.
I'm passing them, but they're still blue flagging me. They're like, hey, slow down.
Yeah, you can unlap yourself. That should be a thing. But I think it's because you've unlapped yourself, but then it says they're quicker than you, so you have to let them pass again. Like, that's crazy.
When they broke way harder than I would have on that corner. Guess I'm behind him again. Got brake check.
So we engage ramming speed.
Come on, Dizzington. Just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve. We can win this.
Crew Chief still hasn't learnt my name. He's now calling me Dizzington. I don't know what this guy's problem is.
Did you hire a drunk crew chief?
I think so. He never gets it right. First he called me Baz. That's not even my name.
At least he shows up for work, I guess.
Well, I guess. He then started calling me Buzzella for a while. So what's that all about? Now he calls me
Is there
Dizzington.
like a AI function to that now?
I don't know. I just when you go to, because you can obviously ask it to call you whatever name you want.
Yeah, I know the list up there. Yeah.
Yeah, but every time I put in Buzz, the closest I get is Baz or Buzzella. I found Dizzington though the other day, so we're Dizzington now. But yeah, it's
The window closing in 2
how
minutes.
do you not have
Good
Buzz?
consistency.
Like, how is
Keep 'em
Buzz
coming.
not a name,
Your
but you
times
have
are good in all
Baz?
3 sectors.
What? It's like the Simpsons. We've run out of Bort name tags. Is there any more Bort name tags? Yeah, they don't have Bart.
Yeah, it'd be cool if you could add custom names in there.
Oh, that would be so good. But Bort's already there, so you're good. This is so stupid. Oh dear.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
My name should be Road Hazard.
Road hazard.
All right, Road Hazard, you're down a lap. You're being blue flagged, Road Hazard.
Pit window closes in 1 minute.
Oh, 3 minutes left. Ah, definitely save some fuel behind those guys.
Crashing. Oh, that's handy. Respawn me in the middle of the road right as the car's coming around.
We've respawned you, Road Hazard.
We've reset you into your typical position.
Right.
Right in the way.
You're back in your natural habitat.
Dude, I'm so much better on drive tarmac in real cars. It's just, I can't do it without the really tactile feeling.
Right? That's where I stray. Like, it's got to be through the bottom. That's where I feel a lot of my driving.
I want that, yeah, that chassis rattle, man.
Right.
Like when your tires start skipping, it goes.
2 minutes to go.
"Brrr,"
2 minutes.
You
Pit
know,
window
that's when I
is
know
now
I've gone too
closed.
far. I guess you can make your pedals do that or something. If I had pedals like that,
Yeah, I have.
I do not.
I have the V3s, the Fanatec V3s. So I have the rumble motors. So it doesn't really do it too much for the
1 more lap
throttle.
and keep it together.
But
We'll win this.
some games do it on the brake. So if I brake too hard, I can feel it locking the wheels, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be really handy. I have to listen for the tire lock. Just
Yeah,
not the best when you're trying to modulate it, not locking.
I did want motion until I saw how much a D-box system was.
Oh yeah.
So I think I'm gonna settle for a one of those next level racing seat mover things.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I like the DOF Reality Company because I've got a discount going with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, NLR is really good too.
Well, before I bought the dashboard, I was gonna get one of the 6 DOF Reality ones. They look so cool, and I think is it Wet
Oh,
Chaser
yeah,
has
so cool.
has a 3 DOF. Is it Wet Chaser?
Yeah, Wet Chaser's got the 3. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I was really looking at the 6, but with the dashboard it won't really work. So I was like, maybe we'll do that later when she wants a rig or something like that. We can then go somewhere like that. But
Yeah, since you got your dash, you'd probably be better going off with like
Had
the
a cut
ones that
warning.
have the
Keep
4
it tidy,
hydraulic
please,
corners.
Dizzington.
You just lift the whole rig with hydraulic corners, but that's pretty expensive shit.
yeah, that's what I wanted to do originally. And the people that made my rig actually do their own actuators. So I could get it through the same people, so they know all the weights and the measurements and everything else.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's the good thing too, because people they just like throw this stuff together and then they go, why isn't it working? Well, yeah, you bend stuff, break stuff if you're not doing the right parts.
So, but yeah, I think cost-wise as well. I mean, not that it's cheap, not that the next level racing seat thing is cheap.
They're about $1,000, right?
Not where I live. They want,
right, okay.
They want 5
Great
where
win.
I live.
You deserve that today.
But then for a D-Box they want 15, so it is what it is. Yay, we finished. That was it. I'll do some burnouts, why not? Here we go, ready?
Well, you might check for some used ones on Marketplace. That's what Wet Chaser's got me into. There's definitely an entire used Marketplace for that stuff, because A, sometimes guys can't figure it out and they make out like a bandit. And then B, sometimes they just retire and they don't want to use it anymore, so still got plenty of use in it. Get it for half price.
We have Kijiji here, and every other night I just sort of scroll through Kijiji and see what there is. Like, I wonder what they're doing this week. Can I get anything? What's the prices?
There's something that I was not thinking about that Wet Chaser pointed out to me. He said, you know, most of the guys that can afford sim rigs are in their 40s or 50s. I was like, yeah, okay. He's like, they don't use anything but Facebook. I was like, oh, you're kind of right.
Yeah.
So I started finding really good deals on Marketplace, man.
I have to say, I found
I don't really use Facebook, but if you're looking for the right customers, you know.
I found a lot of flight sim stuff on Facebook recently. They seem to be selling a lot of flight stuff.
There's actually a guy in my autocross group that wants to sell a 6-degree DOF, and I'm almost thinking maybe I should just, you know, jump off and buy one of those.
Do it. You got it. Oh, see, because if we get that again, then I can have VR again. See, I can't do VR without the motion. It just, my brain believes it's so real that when I go into the corner, it's like, oh, why aren't we throwing up? Oh, we should be throwing. And then it just messes with my brain, and like it makes me
the
sick.
expectation of the G-forces is really strange. I remember having that feeling for a while. I was playing VR on Project Cars too, so I've been doing it for 4 or 5 years, but your brain does give up on it eventually and go, oh yeah, we're not doing the thing.
Yeah.
But it does take time, definitely.
That's what I thought. If I get the seat mover, then it would be less of a... So.
You just you brace for it and you feel for it, and it doesn't happen. It can be really... That was like the first time I got, you know, dizzy-headed was that kind of thing. And it was really strange too, because it wasn't the acceleration that did it, it was the braking that did it.
Oh, okay, yeah, like
always the braking.
Yeah.
You're expecting to feel those G-forces, and then they're not there.
I think one of the first games I tried was Project Cars 2 in a Lamborghini, and it was just incredible. I was blown away, and I managed 10 minutes, and then I had to sit down and lay down for 3 days. I was so ill. I was like, I don't want to do that again. So yeah, I sort of gave up on it. I was like, well, I'll do it again. And I sold all my VR stuff. I was like, well, by the time I'm ready and I get the seat mover, hopefully VR will be a lot further ahead, and it will be new and better anyway, so we'll get better VR then.
Oh, certainly.
And it is, you know, it has.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the new Apple and the new, is it the Meta Quest 3 or something? I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, the Oculus Quest 3 or Meta.
Yeah,
that one's really good for the money.
So, there we go. That is our race. Woohoo! We did it. I managed to come first. There we go. I got 21-second penalty. Oof. Nate there with a lap down, but he didn't do qualifying. He didn't make it to practice either, so he was straight onto track and had to learn as he went. So that was tough for him. But yeah, good race, good fun. I do like these cars. I do like this track. If you want to see more races, just hang around, because then there's a playlist and a thing that they do. They put stuff somewhere. YouTube does it. I don't know. But there you go. Till next time. Stay safe. We'll see you soon. Peace. Bye.